All right, welcome back again, good people. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. What I want to talk with you on this fourth video about is understanding the process. See, the process is very important for you to get in your mindset so that you can become comfortable with it as quickly as possible, because you're going to have to make adjustments along that process in order to get better. But you want to have like the basics, the bullet points, if you will, that you want to make sure you cross the T's and dot the I's so you can move forward, right? So you can make the adjustments that's necessary for you to become, efficient and effective with what you're doing. So the first thing you want to do is focus on the camera, the whether you're using a webcam or whether you're using a camera on your phone or whether you're using a laptop. You want to kind of get a position, get that camera position so that it looks the same every time, right? Technique number one. Number two is you want to focus on the background. Make sure that the background looks a certain way so that when I'm viewing you on the video, I'm not seeing little things around there that I shouldn't be seeing, right? You want to make sure that, because you want to be always focused on at one point, you're going to become professional, right? Even though you are not a professional in the beginning, and that's great because you got room to grow. But you want to always be having in mind that you're getting better so that you can call yourself a professional one day, right? It means you're good at what you do. You don't have to be the best. It's not necessary. If you're making $500,000 a year and I'm making $200,000, how upset am I at you, right? How mad should I be at you for doing what you do? That's you. I don't even care about that. I just want peace and to be able to sustain the lifestyle that I want to live. Whether that may be $500,000 a year for me. You don't know. But whatever that is, it's up to me to make that happen. I can't expect someone else to just say, hey, take this with you. That doesn't work like that. Now, the third thing you want to focus on is research. You have to be able to access information about whatever topic or subject that you want to share information about. A no-brainer, right? No-brainer. But the good news is you have Google, you have YouTube, you have blogs, you have podcasts. You can find out all that information just by getting in front of your computer and typing in some information, some how-tos, right? I call them how-tos because Google can guide you to places simply by typing in how-to, whatever that is you want to how-to, right? And then once you get to that research stage, then you'll be able to go to the next place and find more information. And see, that's when you bookmark 2 or 3 good places that you can always access information. So when you need to go and do your research, boom, you go to, let's say, Speak with Larry. Speak with Larry is my website. You go to Speak with Larry and you're going to find content because I have blogs on I have a couple of blogs. So one of my blogs is speakwithlarry.blog. So if you go to that place, I upload information daily. So there's always something you can extract from that to make yourself look smarter for your audience, because that's how it works, right? I take a little from this person and a little from that person and I put it all together and I share it with you guys. Boom. You don't know whether that I created that, and it's not necessary that you know that. What you need to know is that you're getting value from it. You're moving the needle in what you're trying to do based on watching the videos that I share with you. That's what you want, right? Now, the next thing is you want to focus on the time that you're going to create these videos. That needs to be pretty consistent because, see, we're creatures of habit, and it's easy for us to get off track. If I'm doing if I'm going to create videos, let's say at 7 o'clock in the evening, today being Monday, if today was Monday, and then I'm going to create videos again on Wednesday, but I'm going to do them at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's not good. That's not good. So it's doable initially if you have to, but you want to become consistent with the timing, because you're going to have to be scheduling other things around that. Because one of the things about this that you have to realize is that this is actually going to become a business. And since it's going to become a business, you don't know when someone is going to say, hey, Larry, can you come by and talk to our group about what it is that you do, right? You don't know, because you're sharing great content and great information. People always have a need for speakers. Always. If you have the nerve to be a speaker, you can get booked all the time. But you have to know your content. You have to become an expert at that content, right? So set a specific time that you're going to do it. And all this is very necessary in the beginning. Please know that, because the beginning is where you have the most difficult time, because last week you weren't doing this, right? And now you have to do it because you've committed to it, right? So since you have to do it, you want to do it in a professional way, and you want to do it in a way that you're learning along the way. This is a journey that you're taking. You didn't know anything about this world last week. Now you're part of it, right? And it's going to make you feel a certain kind of way, right? But if it's set up properly, it won't be so stressful on you, because you'll be focused more on the result opposed to the actual process. That's why I'm creating this one, to make sure that you understand that process. Those things are musts. And the final thing you want to include into that process is the places that you're going to post your content after you finish creating the video, right? First thing you have to do is upload it to YouTube, right? You know, you got to create a YouTube account and all that good stuff. You probably already have one of those. But if you don't, you definitely have to do that, because that's what houses all your videos, right? That's where you get to save all your content right there. But anyway, you want to post your content to places like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. You know, these are platforms that reach a lot of people. And I always like to share with people that you never know who you're reaching. You never know who's in the audience. Because if I like violin music, okay, and you're a violinist, you have a show to do. You don't know if I'm going to be in the audience tonight or not. I like violin music, and I'm a multi-millionaire, right? So I might be the person that hears you playing the violin that you needed to hear you playing that violin. And I can say, hey, I know some people that can help you. I know some people that can put you on a whole nother level. Let's do this, right? You don't know. That's the world we live in, though. We live in a world where you create the world you want to have, but other people, by crossing their paths, can help you get to where you want to go a lot quicker, right? So again, the 5 things that you want to focus on is the camera location, whether you're going to use a webcam, your cell phone camera, however you want to do that. You want to get a clear picture that people can view and watch you talk about your content. You want to focus on the background. Make sure that the background is uncluttered. Mine's kind of cluttered, but you know, I'm on that thing right there, so that's different. Then you want to focus on the research. Get you 3 or 4 places you can go and extract information, write it down, share that, make bullet points about it when you're talking to your audience, and then it'll become yours over a period of time, because you're going to include who you are, your DNA, like me. See, now you know who Larry James is. You understand a little bit about my mannerisms as I'm sharing information with you that you didn't know on the first video, right? And this is only video number 4, but that's how it works. Is that it doesn't take long, but you have to be consistent with it. The next thing is the time that you're going to create the post. You want to make sure that that's the same time or around the same time. Like I do a podcast show too, Speak with Larry's podcast. I do that at 7 o'clock every Monday. 7 o'clock every Monday, I'm on the show, right? So I'm consistent with that. I just finished episode number 278. Now, doing the math on that, there's 52 weeks in a year. I only do 1 show a week. 52 weeks. How many years does 52 weeks make if I did episode number 278 last week? That's consistency, ladies and gentlemen. That's building an audience. I can share information and content with that audience and I can offer them products and services that they may be interested in, right? Because I'm consistent and they can know, like, and trust me. And the final thing, again, is the places that you're going to post your content to once you create that content. I got a system called OnlyWire, OnlyWire, that they charge me a fee of $10 a month. And they let me, I upload the video, like I'll do with this one, upload this video to them, and they'll send it out to like 30 or 40 places that I have designated for it to go. Boom. So that's 30 or 40 places right there that people that didn't know me get to know me and get to understand how what I do can help them. Free. Well, $10 is free, right? That's marketing. You get that back, right? On the back end. That's how you want to set it up. Now, all right. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your schedule to watch these short video clips. Some of them are a little bit long, but I'm going to try to keep them, the rest of them about 5 minutes or less, because I think I got the gist of what you need to know as far as the basics. You know, the rest of it is going to be on you. So it's going to be on you to make the decision to start, and don't give yourself a short window of, I'm going to do it a couple of days, but don't give yourself too long a window, like I'm going to try it a year. No, let's do 90 days. I like 90 days. But for the beginners, let's do 30. Let's do 30. If you can do 3 videos a week for 4 weeks, that's 12 videos that you have online being viewed that didn't exist 30 days ago. 12 videos. Now, they may not be the best quality or the best content videos, and that's okay, because that's what allows you to get better. But you have to get in the game to get better. Wouldn't you agree? All right, listen, I appreciate you guys watching this video again, and I'll see you when? Right, on the next video.